Hello, I'm Pavel from VasileandPavel, and today we are starting to work on a Hammerhead shark bag. So this is the latest version, but for the pattern we will make a new one. It was a difficult pattern to make, and we had several attempts before this one. This was the first prototype. We changed the pattern a lot since the first one. The eyes aren't finished yet, but they will be on the pattern. This is the belly. It will have a zipper. So for this shark, for the one that we'll record in the video, I want to make some lines because the shark skin has some lines in it. So let's get started. So we will use this regard with a thin tip for burning the thread to make some lines, as I said earlier. We have to wait a bit till it will become hot. So this is the finish we try to get.
Instead of that, with no indentation.
Without indentation, this is how it would look. So I will dye the leather black, but I don't want the cloth to be soaked because I want the grooves to be clear of the black paint. I want the paint only to be on top of the grooves. So we dyed the leather and now we will apply the top coat using Resolene. I'm using a piece of an old t-shirt. And we just apply it. So the Resolene dried, and I will polish with this kind of disc. So we have to punch all the holes.
We made all the holes. Now let's place the zipper. I will make 2 big holes, 14 millimeters. Then I will trim the hole. I prefer to do it with this knife. This knife helps me to finish the trimming correct, like this. Like this. I will use edge paint to paint this part, and we will see after that. Now we want to make these fins. We want them to be rigid, and we have this leather and this stiffener. Of course we will use glue. This is the part that will bend under the lateral. You see, this is the fin. There is a part that will bend. From here to here it will bend. We don't glue that part. This stiffener is a thin and very rigid stiffener. It is called talling, but you can also use Pitex, thin Pitex. It will do the job. This will dry. This also will dry. In the meantime, we will spread glue on this part. The glue dried, so I will place this stiffener here. I will remove this excess. I will spread glue here too. I will let it dry. I don't want to let it glue here, so I will do like this. Okay. Now I will mark everything. You see, with the holes, holes too. So this will bend like this. These holes are mandatory, like this. I have no glue here, so it is okay. And now I will make these holes. You already see that this looks excellent, and it will stay like this. It will stay like this, you see? It is a fin. It will be inserted here, and it will be stitched like this, and it will stay like this on this lateral. Pavel will edge paint this. Now zipper time. As usual, I will glue the zipper here. So first I will scratch the leather. I will use the lines on the zipper to spread the glue only on where it is needed. Like this. It will dry a little. Take care to place this part here. Like this. Okay, it stays relatively well, but I always do something else. I will glue here some thin leather. I use pigskin. It's thin and rigid, and it will give shape to this zipper. It is narrow, you don't have to trim a big piece. And now we will glue them here to stiffen the zipper. In this way, zipper will be perfect. We remove the excess, of course. And now we have the marks on the pattern, and we will make the holes like this, and they are also on this pigskin, and when we will make the stitch, everything will be firm and will stay precise.
We are going to stitch the zipper. We are going to stitch the perimeter of the
Fin.
fins of the shark. I like to double the first step. And it's just a simple stitching. So before stitching a fin, I like to bend it like this, so it's easier to stitch. You have to place them in this direction, so this is towards the front. This is the front, this is the back. It is like this. I like to double the last two steps. this is how you stitch it, with this bump toward this central stitching, like this. This is how you start. And then you go like this. This part is a bit tricky to stitch because there's not much space around, but it's really doable. I started the stitching before starting to video because I had to keep the bag between my legs to hold it, but pretty much you go like this. This is the hard step. This, and it will become easier soon. This is another trick I like to do. I put it only through one hole and then to the other one. Like this. And after we get through the narrow part, it's just regular stitching. It goes like this. Gata? This is how it should turn out. This is the belly of the shark, and we have to finish this like on the other side. You see? So we are going to do this. I like to do lines. I place the D-ring here and I am doing this stitching pretty straightforward. So we are going to do this stitch and this stitch with the smaller fin and the same technique. You see? So we will first do this line. I like to use this bone to bend it. And this will go here with the same technique. This line will be a bit harder to stitch because it brings the shark together and you don't have that much space to get your hand in. but it's doable. You can use the zipper and you will have to use the zipper for the smaller fin. For this one you can just do it like this. It is just a bit annoying. And so on. This is a short line, but it's the most annoying to stitch. So I have a hand through the zipper. I go like this. And then with the other needle, I'm trying not to puncture the thread and get the hand back in, and this is one step, and so on. Go to the next one like this. The next needle, get your hand back inside the bag, and two more steps. One here, go again, the other needle, get your hand back inside and pull, and the last step, same thing. Next needle, and I like to reinforce the last two steps. Like this. We are going to stitch this line, and next, of course, the other ones. I am using two curved needles. They look something like this. We bend them in our workshop using some pliers. Like this. And like this. You want to have tension in the string after each step, and you also want to put the leather so it's edge on edge, so you don't see anything sticking out. You just press it a bit like this with your fingers and it will go into place. and so on. We did this stitch. Now we have to do this one, and lastly this one. We are making lines. I am using 2 curved needles like this. I hope you can see them. We bend them here with pliers. You just use a straight needle and bend it. And we are going diagonally. It just takes time. It is pretty easy to stitch like this. This is just a straight stitching, the easy kind. Opresc.
Pot să am și, dacă domnul Friz dorește, putem să avem o discuție pe subiect.
Bun. Cine este domnul Șipoș? Domnul Șipoș,
Those will be the eyes, this part, and I also like to add a black rivet here like this. And we are going to stitch the eyes here. We are stitching the eye. Like this. And so on. It should look like this in the end. So we are finishing the straps.